Yeah, you can't have my phone. So this is just a map of our trip. We started in Little Elm, went up to Nashville, went to Gatlinburg, then Cherokee, North Carolina, then went down into Gunnersville, hit Cherokee, Alabama, took the Natchez Trace all the way to Jackson, Mississippi, went down to Collins, Mississippi to my grandmother's house, and then came back to Little Elm. All in all, we spent at least 34 hours in the car, but I'm pretty sure it was more than that. It was quite the trip, but we had a lot of fun. Hey y'all! So I am going to start a vlog. We are going to Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Me, my mom, and Will. Are you going to go to Tennessee? Yeah! So we are leaving tomorrow around noon. I was packing. My husband made me sit down and eat. But I'm going to vlog it. And once I get back, I'll edit it and put it up for you guys to see. But now I'm sitting here eating. I made some chicken tacos. I'm waiting for Will's clothes to dry. Mine are in the washer. I have the food staged. It's not packed yet. I still need to make some sandwiches and do that. But I'll bring you guys along for the trip. I gotta remember to look at the camera and not my face. But I'll bring you guys along. And hi, honey. Are you gonna miss me?
Nope.
I'm not gonna miss you either.
Come here.
All right. So
Go have that time?
yeah, let's see how this goes. It's what time is it? It's
7:30, I think.
7:43, and neither myself or the naked baby is packed. He's gonna go get a bath, and I'm gonna finish eating and hopefully get some stuff packed. Yeah. Alright, so we've made progress. We're packed. Just you wait until you see how packed we are. Are my glasses crooked? Yeah, I think they are. Look at this, y'all. This is all for two people. 2 people. We'll see how this goes. We go to feeding therapy. He has an appointment at 9, so we have to go do that. And then I am picking up the rental car around noon, I think. I'm going to see if I can get it any earlier. And then we are going to, our first leg of the trip, we're going to try to make it to Memphis, Tennessee. And spend the night there. We'll see if we'll last that long, because if we're not leaving until noon, it'll take us, I think it was going to be 7 hours. That's going to be a long time in the car with a very tired little boy. We'll see how this goes. Wish us luck. Having some breakfast before we go get Gran, which is my mom, and head to Tennessee. Are you going to go to Tennessee? We're gonna go to Tennessee today? Oh, yeah? He's excited. Are you excited, honey?
Yay.
You get a whole 9 days all by yourself.
I get sleep.
What's that? So Mom has decided that we're going low tech on this trip. And so we're using an atlas, not to be confused with an almanac. Because I did that. So yeah, we're using an atlas for this, where's my camera? For this entire trip, and we are not consulting GPS. Let's see how long this lasts before we get super lost. We do okay. We go the scenic route a lot. Well, we have made it to Texarkana. Will's having a bottle, and we're gonna get some lunch. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna eat some lunch and then let Will play in the little play place and get some wiggles out. He's kind of starting to lose it a little bit. So then we will head on to Memphis. Wish us luck. I'm gonna spend a few minutes playing in the play place, and then we're hitting the road. Huh? Will, what do you see? Yeah. Is this gonna be fun? Good morning. So it is, what is today? Saturday morning at like 10:30. Yeah, something like that. And we made it actually to Nashville pretty much. We got to Memphis, which was our original goal, and Will was still asleep, so we decided to keep on going and get as much travel in on the first day as we could. So we actually made it all the way to my aunt's house in just south of Nashville, and she was kind enough to let us stay here. And now we're going to go have breakfast with her and her family, and then head on to Gatlinburg. Will actually did really, really well. He slept pretty much the entire time, which I was kind of impressed with. And then he kind of came unglued when we got to Memphis because he had been in the car for a really long time. We stopped in Texarkana and ate a late lunch. And sorry, this is really shaking. My arm's getting tired already. But we stopped in Texarkana and ate a late lunch. And then we went all the way to Memphis and stopped at a McDonald's at like 10 o'clock at night. Oh, no, it wasn't 10 o'clock. It was earlier than that. It was like 7. And I put him in his jammies. He ate 3.5 chicken nuggets, which is a lot for him. And then we came on to Nashville. So we'll see how far we get this time. So we got into Gatlinburg around 6 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and it was so pretty. You can still see in this shot where the wildfires burn, which was sad, but it was so pretty. We're in Gatlinburg. Look how pretty. We're just in the square, kind of wandering around. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? You having fun? So we just finished at the wedding, and now we are waiting to head to the reception. Dude, look how pretty it is back there. It's so pretty here. I think that I was meant to live in the mountains, and now I really want to move. But Will has done really, really well for the trip. I'm kind of surprised and a little impressed. But he's done really well, so I'm proud of him. But I'll probably show some stuff from the reception, and then we head out in the morning, and I'm not really sure where we're gonna go. We're just gonna kind of wing it. Also, look, I actually curled my hair, and it stayed. Go me. Alright, see y'all in a little bit. We did get to spend a lot of time driving around in the Smokies in between the wedding and the reception. And oh my gosh, all of the fall colors there was so amazing. We don't really get that in Texas, so it was so pretty to be able to see it. And the fog at the top of the mountains, it was so pretty. I kind of want to move there. So this is kind of the scenery at the reception, and when I stepped out, the wind picked up, and the leaves falling from the trees reminded me of snow. And it was just so pretty falling into the little creek or river, whatever you call it. But I was so obsessed with how the fall leaves were falling down almost like snow. Well, it's 8:59, and we made it through the wedding, and now I'm giving Will a bath. Say hi! Say hi! He's very, very tired. So I'm going to finish giving him a bath, and then we will put him to bed and probably call it a night because we're all very tired. And then we'll see what we're doing tomorrow because I have no idea. So I didn't end up going right to bed. My friend Teresa texted me, and we went into the city, into Gatlinburg, and we saw this little raccoon. It ran right in front of us and then down into this little creek. It was really cute. That was our last night in Gatlinburg. Then we made our way through the Smokies, and Mom and I went on to Alabama to see where I was born. Okay, so we're in Cleveland, Tennessee?
Yeah.
Tennessee, and Mom is using GPS. She cheated. This is no longer a no-tech trip, and I am highly disappointed. Although, to be fair, we did kind of get lost like 3 times in Cherokee, so...
One of it was the GPS's fault.
That's true. One of them was the GPS's fault. It took us to a casino. Don't know why. And then we spent quite a bit of time on 470-something, just kind of going back and forth. So that was fun. But our goal today today is to hit Scottsboro, Alabama, which is really close to where I was born, and then we'll wake up in the morning and go see Gunnersville, Alabama, which is where I spent the first like 6 months of my life, and then go up to Grant, which we moved from when I was 3 and moved to Texas. So that's the plan. We'll see you there. We went through the Natahala National Forest. I think that's how you say it. It was so pretty. Woohoo! I'm in Alabama for the first time since I was 3. Ah, thank you, GPS. And Alabama is way prettier than Texas, just FYI. Good morning. It is, what is today? It's Tuesday morning at like 7 a.m. because my kid decided to wake up early. And we stayed on Lake Gunnersville, or the Tennessee River in Gunnersville, Alabama, which is where I was born. Today we're going to go see where I used to live and some of our old, I guess, stomping grounds. And then we are going to head to Mississippi via the Natchez Trace. And I know I'm really dark, but I don't care because it's pretty cool. So this is Lake Gunnersville. This is what our hotel overlooked, and we also had a house. I'm about to show a picture of the house we lived on Lake Gunnersville. We had a boathouse and everything. It was awesome. This next house is the first house we lived on in Grant, and then the last house where we moved from to Texas. This is the Natchez Trace, where we went from Alabama to Jackson, Mississippi, and then went to my grandmother's house in Hattiesburg. So I am probably the world's worst vlogger, but I am in Mississippi. We are at my grandmother's house, and we'll be here until Saturday morning. We got here Tuesday evening around supper time 6, and it is now it's Thursday because I suck at vlogging. But I'm at Crystal's, which, if you don't know what that is, you're missing out. It's my, no trip to Mississippi is complete without coming here. So, my usual phone died, so I'm using my work phone. My usual phone also doesn't get cell phone signal here because I have T-Mobile, so I'm using my work phone. But, yeah. I'll try to do better and vlog some stuff. I think we're going to look at horses later. So, I'll bring you along. So, anybody that knows me knows that I was born in Alabama. But a lot of times when people ask me where I was born, I have to think about it for a second. Because I only spent, gosh, this video is skipping. Anywho, I only spent the first 3 years of my life in Alabama. I really don't remember it. And then we moved to Texas, and I consider Mississippi kind of my second home, because this is what I remember. My grandmother's really fat dog. Hi, buddy. So I don't remember Alabama, but I have amazing memories in Mississippi. This is where we came for every break. Winter break, spring break, fall break, summer break. If there was more than 2 days in a weekend, if we had a 3-day or a 4-day or whatever weekend, this is where I was. And I was probably on the back of a horse. And it was amazing. And I absolutely love it. So, it's changed a lot since I was a kid, but I'm going to show you guys where I spent a lot of my childhood and where I have some of my most amazing memories. So it's changed quite a lot since I was a kid. When I was little, these chicken houses were not there. That was all woods. This is my grandmother's house, and this is where I spent a lot of time. She has a pond my papa built, and it is just a whole lot of country. Pasture after pasture, cows. Hi, Buster. Cows, horses, all that fun stuff. We would ride I don't remember who got us a Barbie car, but we had a Barbie car, and we would ride it around the circle. You can see that the driveway makes a big circle. You come in front of the house and you come back here. So we would ride it, and my uncle put a truck battery in our Barbie car because it didn't go fast enough. So we put a truck battery in it. Man, we flew. Okay, so we would ride up here and pick blueberries straight off the bush. We wouldn't even have to get off our horses. And I am telling you, from the time my feet hit the ground at this house, I was pretty much on the back of a horse. We would pack our lunches and pack walkie-talkies, and we would just get called back on the walkie-talkies when we needed to come home. But this is the pond. We would spend a lot of our summers here. We would fall in accidentally. And then, you know, once you're wet, you might as well stay in there, right? I don't know what we were thinking. There's water moccasins and all kinds of stuff in there. It's a miracle that we didn't get bit by something and die. So since Will is still sleeping because he's a bum, actually I think he's kind of not feeling great, and I think he might be teething. So I'm going for a quick walk because I haven't been able to do much for that. I've just been sitting in a car. So gonna go for a little walk. My mom's gonna text me when Will wakes up. And yeah. Hey guys! Hey Lady Lou! So our herd has changed quite a bit. It used to be much bigger. I don't know who you are, but you're pretty. Are you pregnant or are you fat? Are you Gracie? You too. Not skittish to be Gracie. You sure look like Gracie though. Hey baby. You're Cha-Cha, aren't you? Are you Cha-Cha? Hi. No, you can't eat that. You can't eat that. Hi, baby. So we grew up riding Welsh ponies, and that's what this is. I'm pretty sure this is Cha-Cha. You look a lot like Cha-Cha. So this was, assuming this is Cha-Cha, this was one of my cousin's first horses. Actually, her second. I don't know that this is Cha-Cha, though. But anywho, this is one of my childhood pastimes. We would come out here, catch us a horse, and as long as Mama was home, we could ride. So, we had a lot of fun. Hey, baby. Easy. Let's go see Lady Lou. Hi, lady. You gonna follow me? I don't have any feed. So this is our lead mare. This is Lady. We've had her forever. I don't remember her ever not being on this land. She is the sweetest horse unless you're a dog. She does not do dogs. The tall one is Jet, and that's Lady's son, her first son. And I'm honestly not sure who this is. This might be Rad, which would be his brother, Jet's brother. But I'm honestly not sure. So, hi, baby. Hi, baby. You're pretty. You are pretty. And I've always thought that Lady had the prettiest head. I don't have anything for you. I don't have anything for you.
My favorite chocolate covered nut is the cashew.
What you doing?
Cashews. There's nothing better.
Well, look at the table. Turn in the table.
I bet that's good.
When we were kids, we would go to the mall at Hattiesburg, Cloverleaf, and Sears had the candy counter, and you could, and Daddy would get us chocolate covered cashews. Oh, they were good.
Don't you get Mama's coffee cup.
We would each get a little bag of something, and the chocolate covered covered cashews are favorite.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Somebody.
See anything, sis?
Nope.
You got it. Good job.
Hey, that's the way it was playing a while ago.
Good job. Yeah? Are your cards delicious? Is that funny?
Good gosh, Julie.
We are on the final leg of our trip. Woohoo! We're going home, and it's really exciting. And we had a really crappy night last night. Everybody had a crappy night. Yeah, that's about how I feel about it. Will woke up a whole lot. Really, he's woken up a whole lot every night since we left. But last night was like extraordinary. So, we're going home and hopefully nobody falls asleep while driving. Where is Will? Where'd he go? There he is! There he is! Just have like an hour left. There he is! Hi! So if you've ever driven in Dallas, or really just Texas in general, you know the best thing about Texas is we have 75-mile-an-hour speed limits. That's what Texas has to offer the world. We're home, and I actually have already unpacked everything. So, yay! Ryan is out grilling some hamburgers, and then we're gonna eat some dinner and watch a movie together. And then we're gonna put him to bed, and I'm going to sleep and never wake up. Or at least not for a really long time. So, thanks for following along with our trip. We had a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll get to do it again. I know that we're going back to Mississippi for Thanksgiving, so in like a week and a half. So yeah, look for another vlog for that and some other videos. Bye.